DZONGKHA and welcome to Do You Know Your Child? I'm your host, Choden. A basic role of parent is to provide physical security for their children. Medical attention is one of the components of a physical secure environment for your child. Another role of the parents is to provide intellectually stimulating environment. Let's take a look at the commitments made last week.
Last week, my son and me, we went to PBS for the program Do You Know Your Child? It was an interesting show in which I've committed that I will help pursue my son's interests and hobbies. And lastly, his ambition was to be a guitarist. For that, I make sure that his guitar is well tuned so that when he plays, it gives the music.
Parents have a great deal of responsibility. They are their children's first teacher. It is from parents children learn about their culture, social skills, and get exposed to many experiences. Let's see which family we have today.
My name is Harvinama. I am 8 years old. I am in Sarman. I am in good school.
My name is Sumitra Tamang. I work in private farm. And I'm from Samsi district.
I'm Dorji Tamang. I'm from Tshering. I'm working in Dragon Tracker Santos.
I study in Chhoden Middle Secondary School and I'm in class 4B. So I am 11 years old.
This is our family, small family.
Today we have 3 participants. We have Mr. Pruba and his wife Suman and their daughter Tenzin with us. Let's welcome our first participants and ask them the 10 questions about their daughter and later on ask the same questions to their daughter and tally their answers. Welcome to our show, Ulla.
Thank you.
Do you know your child?
Yeah, she's very humble, active, and we are very happy to have her as our second child. We're very fortunate.
It's a very heartwarming, it's a life-changing experience to have your first child, but Tenzin is your second child. How was it? How could you explain? Was the experience the same or was it a little different?
Yeah, our first child was a daughter, so obviously we expected for a son as a second child, but we are still happy to have her as a second daughter, and we consider her as son as well as daughter.
I see.
So we're very happy, but still we don't feel any much difference.
I see. How do you feel having 2 daughters at home?
Great.
I believe that if you have daughters, it's reassuring and very warm for the mom, right?
Yes.
Do you feel like that?
Yes.
I see. Let me explain to you the rules before we dive into the questions, all right? Yes. I will be asking 10 questions regarding Tenzin, your second daughter.
Sure.
A lot of the times what I do is I ask the questions and parents get confused about their daughters or their children, so they give the answers for the wrong child. So just reminding you, I'll be asking questions regarding Tenzin. And I'll have 10 questions regarding her. And then right after I'm done with, and you can discuss and talk, there's no timer. You can talk as much as you want. But as soon as I am done with you, I'll have Tenzin come here and you'll still be sitting here and she'll give the answers. So you'll hear her answer.
Sure.
And then later on we'll tally. And then I'll give you your score. Okay? All right. Are you guys ready?
Sure.
Yes.
All right. Have you prepared? at all?
Yeah, almost.
So what are the questions that you asked?
Favorite color. Which parents she would prefer more?
That's a tough question. Did she answer that? Did she
Yes,
answer?
yes.
Oh, she would answer that.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go into all these 10 questions here. Ready, Mo?
Sure.
Your first question here. What is your child most afraid of?
Maybe snake.
Snake. Okay, all right. Would you agree with that, snake?
Yes.
All right, okay. Question number 2. What makes your daughter shy?
Sometimes when she gets kind of embarrassing situation among whenever there will be guests or some people, I think that would be her.
So new people?
New or relatives,
Okay, all right. Question number 3. What is your daughter's favorite number?
maybe 9.
A 9. What about you? What do you think?
I don't know.
Guess? That's a guess, right? 9.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, all right.
6.
6, okay. All right, 6 and 9. We'll keep that in mind. Her favorite candy or chocolate?
Cadbury.
Cadbury? Okay, all right. Question number 5. What is her favorite activity with her parents?
Sometimes she likes to help in home, some household activities.
Like what? What does she do? She's 7 years old, right?
Yeah, sometimes cleaning, sweeping.
Okay, all right.
And but sometimes she's a bit arrogant. We need to remind her to keep her things arranged. We have to remind, but of course sometimes she does quite obediently.
Okay.
She likes sometimes chatting with us and sometimes joking even.
Okay.
Yeah, she
All
does
right.
that.
So you mentioned cleaning, like helping
Yes.
household chores, and then let's say talking, chatting.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Question number 6. What is her favorite fruit?
it should be mango.
Mango?
Fruit.
Yes.
Mango.
Mango. Okay. All right. Question number 7. When is the best time of her day? When is she the happiest?
She's more happy maybe after school
After
because morning is very tight. She has to get
After
up and get
school,
ready and everything. The schedule is very tight. So maybe after school she's much
Right
free.
after school,
She
okay.
enjoys more that time.
I see. Okay. Does she get the time to relax, or is she stressed out to like do her homework, or?
No, most of the time right after school she gets free time.
Okay,
So
alright.
maybe after 4:30 she gets off, and maybe from 6 to 7 we just make her to study or do her homework about maximum 1 hour.
I see.
So rest of the time she's almost free.
Okay, all right. Question number 8. How many languages can your daughter speak in?
At the moment more English,
Okay.
my mother tongue Nepali, DZONGKHA, and a little bit of Hindi.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So,
Four.
so 4 of them. English, DZONGKHA, Nepali, and Hindi.
And maybe I think she can understand Shashok.
Shashok. Okay, she can. Who's speaking Shashok at home?
Not much, but with her elder sister, she's quite used to speaking with her friends, so they do sometimes chat.
I see. Okay.
Not much.
All right. Question number 9. Second last question. Who is her best friend?
Anu.
Sharma. Okay.
She
All
always
right.
talks about her.
I see. Okay. All right. We have the last question for you here. What is your daughter's favorite subject?
I think it should be English.
English,
She's more
okay.
interested in studying English.
I see. All right. Do you ever speak English at home with her, or is it Nepali? You stress on the mother tongue. I see.
Mostly Nepali,
Mostly
but
Nepali,
sometimes yes, she likes to speak English, just chat with us,
I see.
and she's more into more interested into learning English.
I see. Okay.
And she likes to read books.
I see. And I think it is important to stress the mother tongue, especially because kids are exposed to DZONGKHA and English in school. But the other languages, I worry that it might go extinct someday if the parents don't reinforce it at home. So I think speaking Nepali at home would definitely build her.
Yes.
Well, you've answered all the 10 questions now. How do you think he has done? Because he answered most of the questions. So what do you think? Did you think all the answers that he gave was correct or near to correct?
Correct.
Okay, all right. What do you think about it?
Almost maybe a little more than average.
Okay, all right. Well, let's hope. And even if you don't get a good score, it doesn't mean anything here. We're only asking 10 questions here for you. Okay, then. Let's have Tenzin come over and then
Sure.
we'll ask the same 10 questions to her, all right? Are you ready?
Very
Yes.
easy.
Okay, all right. We've just finished talking with the parents. Now we have the daughter, the second daughter, with us here. So let's welcome. Welcome to the show, Tenzin. Will you do me a favor and introduce yourself?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
My name is Tenzin. I am 7 years old. I am in school.
And what class are you in?
To see.
Okay, all right, you're in class 2. Do you like your class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is the one fun thing you do in your class that you can't do at home?
Play.
Play with your?
Friends.
I see. Okay. Do you have a lot of friends?
Yes.
I see. Okay. All right. Well, Hazin, thank you so much for dragging your parents here to the show. I really appreciate. I've asked your mom and dad 10 questions about you. Okay? Now I have in this envelope 10 questions, the same 10 questions I asked your mom and dad. I'll ask these questions to you. Tukush? Okay. Will you be able to answer all these 10 questions?
Yes.
Okay, this is about you, right? You know the answers, right? If they can try, why can't you? Move. Hazin, here is your first question, all right? What are you most afraid of?
Tiger?
You're most afraid of a tiger. Have you ever seen a tiger?
No.
Okay, if you see a tiger, you would be?
Scared.
Scared. And what would you do if you're scared?
I will run.
You run. Do you think you can outrun the tiger?
No.
Then why would you run? You have to try and escape. All right. Question number 2. What makes you shy? What embarrasses you?
In the school, they are saying that they love me.
When they say they love you. But that's a good thing. Why are you shy? You get embarrassed? Oh, okay, all right. When your friends say they love you, you get embarrassed? Okay, all right. That's your answer for question number 2. Question number 3 for you. What is your favorite number?
2.
2. Why do you like 2?
Because it is lucky number.
How is 2 your lucky number? I need to find my lucky number. I still don't have one. So can you give me a tip on how to find a lucky number?
In my sister's school, we was playing something.
Yeah.
I chose 2 and I get.
And you won. Nice. So that's how you decided 2 was your lucky number. Okay, all right. Also, maybe you're in class 2. So maybe that's your lucky number. That's why, maybe. Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Question number 4. What's your favorite candy or chocolate?
Chocolate candy.
Chocolate candy? There's something called chocolate candy? The name of the bar thing is chocolate candy?
Yes.
Okay, all right. She likes chocolate candy. All right. Question number 5. What's a favorite activity you like to do with your mom and dad together?
To help them.
Okay. What do you like to help them with?
To wash plates.
Oh,
cups.
that's very sweet. You can wash plates? Can you wash them very well?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
How sure are you? Okay, all right. I'll trust you on that. So you like helping your mom and dad doing household works, right? Okay. Question number 6 for you. What is your favorite fruit?
Apple.
Apple. Why do you like apple?
Because it has vitamin.
Okay, good. Vitamins, right? Do you like any other fruits?
Grapes.
Okay, apples and grapes. All right, fine. Question number 7 for you. When is the best time of the day for you? When are you the happiest?
At school, we play with our friends, with PlayStations, with grounds.
Okay. All right. So you get to play on the turf, the ground at the school. Then you get to play at the PlayStation at the school.
Yes.
And then you get to play with your friends. Question number 8 for you. How many languages can you speak in? Let's count for you.
Nepali,
Okay, Nepali, very good.
Hindi,
Hindi, excellent.
English,
Okay.
Dzongkha,
You speak Nepali, Hindi, English, and
Dzongkha.
Dzongkha. All right, okay. Who taught you Hindi? I know Nepali your mom taught. English your teachers teach you. Dzongkha your livers teach you. Now, who teaches you Hindi?
In the TV, there's Doraemon cartoon, there's Hindi.
Which cartoon?
Doraemon.
Doraemon. Doraemon's in Hindi? Okay, all right. It's good that you're learning a lot of language. That's very good for you. Question number 9. This is your second last question, though. Who is your best friend?
Anu Sharma.
Okay, Anu Sharma. Is she in your class?
Yes.
All right. This is your last question. What is your favorite subject?
Dzongkha.
Okay. Why do you like Dzongkha?
It's our national language.
It's your national language. That's why you like Dzongkha. When do you get to talk in Dzongkha? At home, you talk in Nepali, right? Then at school, you talk in?
English and Dzongkha.
And Dzongkha. Okay, so with your friends, you talk in English or Dzongkha?
English.
Okay, English. Only in Dzongkha in EVS time? You good to talk in Dzongkha?
Yes.
Okay, all right. You finished answering all the 10 questions here. How do you think your parents did?
Nicely.
Well, okay, all right. Very good. Nicely, she said. Let's take a look at the scores. Are you ready?
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What is your child most afraid of?
Snake.
Tiger.
What makes your daughter shy?
Whenever there will be guests.
In the school.
What is your daughter's favorite number?
9.
2.
Her favorite candy or chocolate?
Cadbury.
Chocolate candy.
What is her favorite activity with her parents?
Household activities.
To help them.
What is her favorite fruit?
Mango.
Apple.
When is she the happiest?
After school.
At school.
How many languages can your daughter speak in?
English, Nepali, DZONGKHA, Hindi.
Nepali, Hindi, English, Dzongkha.
Who is her best friend?
Anu.
Anu Sharma.
What is your daughter's favorite subject?
English.
Dzongkha.
We now have the scores for you guys. It is 3 out of 10. What do you think? 3 out of 10. It's not good? You think it's not good? What about you, Le?
Yeah, of course, not even 50%, but she's still quite small, so they have their mind keep on changing, so we cannot be very definite.
Well, just taking a look at the answers that went wrong. The first question was, what is she afraid of? Would you be afraid of snake?
Yes.
Yes. See? Okay. The second question was, what makes you shy? They say whenever there's a guest or cousins, relatives that come by at home, you get a little shy. But she said at school, whenever people say they like her, she gets a little embarrassed. But I think these are both situations that actually happens in her life. Are you shy when your relatives come and all?
Yes.
Okay, see, so you really can't think, because in a child there are so many things that would break the same emotion, like for example, stimulate the same reaction from her, but you might be thinking of one thing and you might be thinking of another thing, right? Question number 3 also, your dad said your favorite number would be 9 and your mom said 6, but you said 2. And that was just a random guess, right? Okay. Question number 4, favorite candy your mom said was Cadbury. Is Cadbury one of your favorite?
Yes.
Okay, all right. But you said chocolate candy. All right, and then your favorite fruit? Your parents said? Mango. What about you? You said? Apple, right?
And grapes.
Which one do you like better? Mango, apple, or grapes?
Mango.
Look at that. You like mango better, so your parents know you better than you know yourself, right? Your parents were able to give a correct answer for question number 9, which is, who is your best friend? And you said Anu Sharma, right? So tell me something more about Anu Sharma.
She always play with me.
Mm-hmm.
She's a good girl.
She's a good girl. Are you a good girl? I like that answer. Are you a good girl?
Maybe.
Sometimes, right? I have a very pleasant surprise for you, and that I think will make you happy. When we went to your school to look for you about this interview, our producer met your best friend, who was Anu. Apparently, Anu gave her a letter, and she wanted me to read it at the show. Should I read this?
Okay.
Okay, all right. I think this is very nice that she has a friend who's written to her. Okay, it reads, Hazen, good luck for Do You Know Your Child? you will get 10. So can you just tell her that your score was?
3.
But should you be unhappy?
Happy.
You're happy, right? It's a game, right? Sometimes we do well, sometimes we don't, right? Anu says you should do well. I always shout at you. Sometimes I get angry because you run slowly. Are you a slow runner? Are you a slow runner? Do you run slowly?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, but sometimes do you run really fast?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Maybe you should tell Anu that. Then now I will give you anything, she says. I'll help you anytime. I will also help you. I love you so much. You also love me so much. Bye-bye. I'm going to show this to the camera. This is from Anu, her best friend. Right, Tenzin? Anu Sharma from Brook School. I think this just proves the point that when people write, they're more able to express more, because I bet Anu wouldn't be able to say that verbally to her, which is why we have now a new segment where Do You Know Your Child, the program, we give an opportunity for both parents and the children to write something down for each other. Our producers have asked you to write something, and also we've asked Chhoden to write something for you. So let's go on to our new segment and read out our letters, all right? Okay, all right. Let's start our segment now with one of you reading your letter to your daughter.
Lajin Lama, our second daughter, born on 10th May 2006. She's a bright girl, intelligent, clever, and active most of the time. She sometimes is too clever, convinces us too easily to make her demands fulfilled.
Yes.
Sometimes she's a bit arrogant and stubborn, but we consider most of her expectations as she's still young and wanting. She's committed for her close friends and like their company. Sometimes she even wants to be with a friend for overnight staying, which actually we do not allow because that could bring negative impact. Though we consider most of her demands, we still take care not to consider a few such as cash handling, watching TV for long hours, or playing games on mobiles. She's obedient but sometimes lazy, needs to remind her most of the time to keep her own clothes, books, and dolls tidy, arranged and organized. Making her habit to wake up early is every morning task for us, as it is hard for her to get up early. She enjoys selective diets only. Mostly enjoys noodles, cake, juice, and fruits. As per our observations, she's quite respectful to others, teachers, talkative, and friendly. She's very young to make her understand everything, and when necessary, we have to warn her or punish her in order to correct her from her mistakes. But we appreciate that whenever she does mistakes and we warn her or punish her, she accepts it. We do hope and pray that she would become a humble and clever human later in life and do good in studies in future and become what she wants to.
I see.
Wish her all the best with love.
So what did you understand from this letter? What did you hear? I heard that you are very lazy, or you don't put your toys back. Is that true?
Yes.
So what do you think you should do about this? Okay, she chooses not to talk, but I know she has written a letter herself, right? Okay, and she gave it to me, so I'll give this to Tenzin. And Tenzin, will you read this for me? Or for your mom and dad, okay? All right. Please read it out loud.
Dear Mom and Dad, you are very nice to me all the time. You love me too. You are nice people. You are my lovely parents. You are very kind. Dear Mom, today you are looking pretty. I am very sorry if I am naughty. I will try to be good, but sometimes can I be naughty?
I think you're gonna tear your mom and dad up, but that's all right. All right. She asks, sometimes can I be naughty? So what's the answer?
Yeah, I think it's natural with children of her age, so we have to accept. And if she crosses her limit, we have to control on that.
Definitely. Now you know you can be naughty sometimes, right? But you can't be bad. Naughty is fun, but bad is bad, right?
Yes.
Have you ever written a letter to Tenzin?
Just very few times only.
Okay, all right.
Not often.
Do you write to your parents? Often?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. And letter writing, hand letter writing, has become very rare these days. And I personally, I'm one of those, I think it is very important to see people write in their handwriting. I love seeing handwritings. And it's very personal. Sometimes we don't talk as much and things don't come out right there. But when we write, we have the time to think through, things through. And I think, which is why we have brought up this segment, and I hope you've enjoyed. Do you think that was a good segment?
Yes.
You're the first one we tried this on, so what do you think about this, La?
Yeah, it was very nice, and this program would give, I think, more good messages to all the parents and the kids as well.
I see.
So that the relation between the kids and the parents should be good understanding, more open. The child's nature has to be understood clearly, and the parents should always keep open doors in understanding child's behavior.
In today's generation, the openness factor, of course, is very crucial, and it is there with parents and children. I think parents and children are very open these days. It's just that I feel like when it comes to discipline and setting the limits, this is something that, at least I think, is very important these days.
Yes.
Discipline.
Yes.
Do you think that, Tenzin?
Yes.
Is discipline important?
Yes.
If there's no discipline, what would happen?
We will be angry, crazy.
Yes, we'll be all angry and crazy and naughty and mean and very out of control, right? So we need discipline.
We should spend more time with her and chat more, ask her more questions, not in just one field, but in different things, about school life, friends, family. In that way, maybe we could be able to understand her more.
With this, we've come to the end of the show. But before we wind things up, Chhoden, I have this present for you. What do you think this is? Here, take this.
Book.
You do not seem very happy with this. Take this. This is for you from our show. But we've also been very lucky to have a sponsor with us, and it is Titan. Have you heard of Titan?
No.
Titan, it's a branded luxury watch, okay? And they have been very, very sweet to present you a watch. Here, this is for you from Titan, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Do you want to open this?
Okay.
Please go ahead.
Wow.
Wow.
Being her one of the favorite colors.
Yeah, look at that. That worked out well. Okay, so now do you know how to read time?
No.
No. So maybe this is like the perfect time to learn to read
Time.
time, right? To tell time, right? See, I have a watch too. This is from Titan too, and I can tell time. Now you wear that and you'll be able to tell your time too, okay?
Okay.
All right, Chhoden. This will be a great way to start learning how to tell time. Okie dokes. I'm sorry I don't have anything for you because this is all about the child. And I'm hoping Chhoden would be nice enough to share the book with her sister too. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for taking out the time. I really appreciate you coming here, both of you coming here. It just shows that Chhoden gets a lot of attention from both of you, which is very important. Every parent should learn to practice the art of appreciating the children whenever he or she finds a chance to do so. Appreciation is the most effective boosting agent for kids. Don't just open your eyes only to the faults of your children, but be generous enough to appreciate them for their achievements, how trivial it may be. Appreciating is the best way of teaching children. When you appreciate the good things, kids realize what is good and how to appreciate goodness in their lives. Come back next week, and if you would like to be a part of the show or if you have any suggestions or feedback, please call us at 179-22848 or 1761-7771 or mail us at parenting@bbs.bt. Thank you and goodbye.